Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the review of Middlesbrough versus Derby County. Took place yesterday at the Riverside Stadium. And now we're back in this position again to talk about yet another Middlesbrough game that, is what it is. We got lucky yesterday. I'll be honest with you, we got very, very lucky yesterday. I said in my own preview, I said on Borough Fan TV in my interview yesterday as well. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's out now. I said, we knew exactly what we were going to get with Derby yesterday. There was going to be no gimmicks. We knew everything they were going to come at us with. I knew personally, and many of our fans across the world know all about Derby. I knew they were going to come here. I knew they were going to play their game. I knew they were going to do one-touch passing inside the midfield and try and get it out wide, try and create enough space so what they can to try and create an opening. They are a quick team, and it's all kids when you look at 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and so on and so forth. And it's just very, very quick for their players all over the pitch. Maybe the back four's got a little bit of age onto it, but it ain't a bad thing. But that's all they were doing, was just passing yesterday. I looked at it, and at one point in the first half, I think about 25 minutes in, we had 8% possession. And I'm thinking to myself, why does it feel like I'm watching Borough versus Nottingham Forest all over again? Because that's what it felt like to me. When a team comes to the Riverside Stadium and gives us a game, I don't honestly think that Borough are prepared for it. Like, playing Nottingham Forest, they got on the ball, we sat back. We're the home team, but yeah, we sat back. We didn't try to get the ball off them, and when we did, we lost it, we were panicky. Yesterday at Derby County, same sort of thing. They came out, they got the ball, and we just let them play around with all the ball, everything else. And so the ball went down the left-hand side, went across, George Friend on goal, 1-0 Derby, and I looked at Rob and said, it was always coming. I said, because we aren't doing enough. And it frustrated me yesterday, and I'm thinking, bloody hell, you know what I mean? Borough have ability. Do you know what I mean? We have players on that team that are talented. But it just doesn't look like we're getting anything from these players at the minute. And that's the most frustrating thing for me at the minute with Borough, is that we're playing these teams now that, let's be real, these teams are decent teams. They are good teams. The teams that you expect to beat inside the top 6 come when all the teams get promoted, and when it comes down to the playoffs, you expect Derby and Nottingham Forest and so on to beat in that little bit of them 6 clubs. You expect that. Yesterday, you wouldn't have said Borough are going to be in that top 6 come May. You wouldn't have said it because we weren't good enough. Nottingham Forest, we weren't good enough, and that's it for me. It's so frustrating for me to try and talk about these games because it just gets me down. It just puts me on a downer. Like today, I've been sat here thinking, right, well, this review has to come out. But I don't want to make it again because I have nothing really positive to say about the Borough. I've hardly anything to say, and it's my club. You know what I mean? It's a team that I support, and it's like, it's such a downer at the minute. Things have to change. Things have to change massively. Tactics yesterday, I thought were all wrong. If the tactic wasn't the first half to show them respect, then Borough got it right, because that's what it seemed like. It's so annoying, it's so annoying that I think fans and surely Puce and everyone else knew about all the Derby County threats that were going to come to us yesterday, and yet we did nothing to try and maybe patch them up in the first half. Second half, okay, and I was trying to talk a little bit positive. Second half, he made some changes until he made one change that obviously I didn't agree with, which was Rudy Gusted came on. Yeah, he won a few headers, but apart from that, it is what it is. Derby went and scored an own goal, which is probably contender for own goal of the season, you would say. And probably the only laugh that I made all day was obviously when he put it in the back of the net for an own goal. But we got lucky. See if that defender doesn't score the own goal, they win the game 1-0. And I'd have been fuming yesterday. To be honest with you, I'm not happy now. I'm more happy the fact that we got a point. But you know what? We didn't deserve anything because we were so poor. And it isn't the first time I've said this season that Borough didn't deserve anything from a game which ended in a draw because of being that poor. And I was chatting to some people yesterday, and I was saying, since Leeds United, and then that first international break, have Borough looked the same? Because in that month of August, Borough were excellent. We honestly were excellent to watch. It was class to watch us. Do you know what I mean? You were waking up with a buzz, because Borough were playing mint. They got that first international break, and everything seems to have gone pear-shaped. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he's left the likes of Lewis Wing out that should be in this team. I don't know what it is, but that is another thing that I mentioned. Obviously, I mentioned that a few weeks ago. I want to see the younger players be given a chance, and I don't know what they're going to do to them. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're going to do in order to be in that first team. Got like to Fletcher, who went away on Friday night to St James's Park to play Newcastle and scored a hat-trick. And if he isn't included on Wednesday, then I don't know what the kid's got to do. You've got the likes of Lewis Wing, didn't even play Friday night, didn't even feature in the Borough squad on Saturday. Marcus Tavernier, yeah, he played for under 23, so it's kind of hard to put him in, and Harry Chapman, same sort of deal. But why are they still in the under 23s? Surely they've got enough to say to Tony Puresucker, I can play. And you know what I mean? These players are talented. And I worry that maybe he's holding back a little bit too much. Because in January, teams looking at players, it all goes on age. And if these kids are young and have got talent, then who knows, you know what I mean? A Premier League team will come in and say, right, Harry Chapman, Max Tavernier, Lewis Wing, we want you to come and join us. This, that and the other. Bang, they've gone. And then everyone's going to be like, well, you know what I mean? We all wanted him to play. That's the sort of thing that I fear for. Things have got to give. Something's got to give. And at the minute, it ain't happening. I don't think we're seeing 100% of Borough. At the minute, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think we're seeing 70 to 75% of really what Borough can do. Paddy McNair, right back, please don't impute this. Put Dale Friday in the next game. Wednesday night, you know, everyone keeps saying, oh, well, you know, Wednesday night's a massive chance for the kids to show themselves. For me, they've already done it. For me, these kids have already showed that they are good enough to be in this first 11. Because at the minute in this first 11, we are doing something. Do you know what I mean? We are getting the results. And I get that Derby are a tough team to go up against. But we showed nothing yesterday. Hardly anything, if anything. Like I say, something's got to give. Because it's doing my head in. If I'm honest with you, it's just winding me up. You know, I want to be able to be a happy Borough fan. And I get that Borough aren't always going to win games. And I get we're going to draw and lose games. But if you're going to draw or lose games, show some fight. I mean, show something to me. That's all will get me wound up. Show 100%. So when the final whistle blows, you have to fall on the floor because you can't give any more for this badge. And that's all I want every week. That's all I want to see. And at the minute we aren't seeing it, and it's doing my head in. I feel like everyone's getting mugged off in that stadium every week. I mean, people pay hard-earned money to go and watch our team play. And at the minute, we're getting nothing back from it. It's so poor. It's unbelievable. 22,000 in the stadium yesterday, and people question it. Why question it? You know what I mean? There's nothing happening on the pitch for us to be positive about, so why question it? I get that we have to stand by the team, and I'm going to stand by this team until the day I'm dead. But it just frustrates me at times when I can see the ability we have in our team, and yet we aren't clicking or something isn't happening, and that's stopping us from going forward and attacking a team, or even having a shot from outside the bloody box or something. Something's got to give, and I don't know when it is going to give, but I just hope it is soon. Because next Saturday, Stoke away in the league, it's going to be a hard game. And our track record at Stoke isn't great, so I just hope Borough gets something from there. But like I say, Wednesday night, let me know if you're there. And the preview for that one will be out on Tuesday. So like I say, I'm going to go for now. I'm going to go chill out. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe as always. And I'll see you guys again soon. Up the Borough.